For months, I've been seeing reports of a new terrifying mod emerging, with over 100 new creatures and events. Despite its similarities to the broken script, this world is full of unique and unpredictable challenges, some of which may be even more difficult and horrifying than anything I've faced before. I've learnt a lot from the broken script, and now it's time to put that experience to the test with NoMoon.jar. It's time to set out on a new journey and uncover whatever secrets may be hiding in this world. As always, jump scares ahead. Wow, look at that. The moon is broken already. What is going on? Oh no, what is that? Hey everyone, welcome to the beginning of a brand new series. Now, I've been wanting to try out this mod for quite some time now, months even. And originally I was going to add it to my broken script series, but I decided it would be a much better option to start a separate series on NoMoon.jar. If you haven't heard of this mod before, it is kind of similar to the broken script in some ways, and it was actually made to work with the broken script as well, so you can play both together. But the mod is full of its own entities, events, and God knows what else. So as you might be able to see, we've actually changed up a bit. This mod pack is very similar to the broken script one, but the main difference is that the biome mod is different. This one is called Terralith, and of course I will have the downloads available for this mod pack in my Discord server, link down below. So if you're not already in it, make sure you go check it out. But already I can tell that this definitely was not a mistake to try out Terralith. This looks beautiful. This biome that I've spawned in is very weird. It's got amethyst crystals growing on the floor. So this is definitely going to be an easy way to remember where I started. Okay, that definitely was not there a few seconds ago. Right, well that is definitely something that is familiar from the broken script, because the number of times I've had random blocks of netherrack spawn next to me. Yeah, nah, get out of here, get out of here. So before we get too far into the video, I also do want to say a huge thank you and massive shout out to the developer of NoMoon.jar. Wentworth, he is an absolute legend, and I highly recommend you guys check out the mod yourself. I did see there's some coal here, so I'm going to grab this while I can. It is still the early morning, but definitely better to get resources while there's still sunlight left. If I'm being honest, I really do not know much about this mod. Like, I have barely watched any videos on it. Kind of just read the mod description and heard a multitude of things from the developer and some other people who've played. This is definitely going to be a fresh experience for me. It has been such a long time since I've started off fresh, so this really does feel good, and I'm kind of excited to start off like a new base and everything. Oh, what the heck? I don't know how this is gonna show up in my... What is going on? Oh my god. Jesus. What was that? Okay, I'm getting out of here. What on earth? Oh, I've not even been recording for 5 minutes. I really hope that that stayed on the recording, because it kind of minimized my window and then just jump scared the crap out of me. Okay, so we are not building a base in the spawn biome. Like, I don't care if that was just meant to happen, regardless of where I am, but I don't trust this place. We are getting away from here. Well, that is certainly one way to start off the series. Mini heart attack. Alright, let's head this direction. I can't tell if I took damage from, like, the actual jump scare, or if I just jumped off, like, a cliff in panic. By the way, I need these salmon. I'm sorry. Okay, some sheep. This is going to be very important if I ever want to skip the night. And as we know in horror mods, that is probably one of the most important things. Assuming it actually lets you sleep. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, this is a much better spot to mine some basic resources, because this way I can't have anything sneak up on me. Big open landscape. While I wait for my food to cook here, I do actually want to remind you all, if you haven't already, make sure to go check out Essential Client. I'll leave a link in the description down below. I use this mod in all of my videos, and I use it to play with my friends even when I'm not recording. It is honestly the best way to play modded worlds with your friends for free. And if you do ever decide to use some of the cosmetics, I would greatly appreciate it if you use code ORM in the Essential store. Anyway, my food is cooked. And I'm back up to full health, thankfully. What the... What was that? If I'd blinked, I could have missed that, but I think my entire screen just flashed to black for a second. So what is that? Oh, okay, I'm seeing the shadow of my name tag. That's such a weird thing. I thought there was something like following me in the air, like a little probe. I only have one piece of wool. There was only one sheep, unfortunately. But you know what? I feel like that would be kind of lame skipping the first night, so we're not gonna skip the first night. We're gonna see what we're up against. This feels like such an odd place to find turtles. And you know what? This might seem kind of crazy, but I'm gonna trap these guys straight away, just in case I ever want to make a Turtle Master potion. No, 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 no. Okay, I think I've done it. There we go. I don't know if these despawn, but hopefully they will stay here. Ooh, there's a whole bunch of sheep over there. I think my heart just beated very loud. Hopefully that's not a sign that there's something nearby. Anyway, at least I have some more food. That should get me through the night. Now, ideally, I would find a little bit of iron before the sun goes down, although it seems like that's going to be a bit difficult. Maybe the better idea is to just find a spot to stay during the night. And I have to say... Oh. Well, yeah, like I was about to say, we're not building our base over there. So I'm thinking, this kind of mountain hill thing here looks kind of perfect. Despite the proximity to the bedrock cross that's just spawned in the sky, it would provide a very nice outlook over everything. So anyway, I should probably stop yapping and actually climb the mountain, otherwise it's going to be pitch black by the time I get there. One thing I did learn in the Broken Script series is that mining mountain iron out of the surface is a much, much better idea than venturing into the caves. Unless you enjoy the thrill of getting jump scared by creatures in the dark. Okay, it looks like there's actually quite a bit of iron, so this is a good spot to set up. But I want to go right to the top. I gotta say, this place would be perfect for a base. Maybe just an early game one, but look at that. That is insane. What a view. Okay, well, I am marking this as my temporary home. And hopefully nothing will spawn up here on the first night and destroy it. I'm gonna make sure I've completely lit up this top part. Oh, wow. Okay, I need to make sure not to fall off there, because that is a immediate death sentence. Whoa, look at that. Okay, I have to admit, that biome looks pretty amazing, even if I will not be touching that for a little while. So I think I'm actually just going to have to do some slight landscaping up here, because this entire thing is just covered in flowers and grass. And apparently a donkey. I don't know how he spawned up here, but I think it's a sign that I need to keep him as a pet. Now, assuming this guy does survive the episode, which might be a low chance, but if he does, then obviously go ahead, name suggestions please. And so far it's been a pretty quiet night. Compared to what happened during the daytime, it's been a lot nicer. Although that may be because I'm not down there. Yeah, there's a lot of mobs down there. Well, I am going to make myself a bed just so that my spawn point is set here. I'm also not going to sleep out the first night because that seems a little bit lame. Now, I'm not really seeing any villages off in the distance. Maybe I'm not... Oh, wait. Oh, I think there is one over there. Perfect. Okay, I think that's where we'll go tomorrow. But at the moment, I'm just going to cook my food. And I might even start growing some trees up here. Just so I have some building materials during the night. Now, as you all know, one of my favorite items out of all these mods is definitely the camera, so we are going to be getting a camera as soon as possible to document whatever events and creatures might be in this mod. But in order to do that, I'm going to have to find some redstone dust, which is probably the hardest part of that recipe. Because there's not many places you can just find it, like you can't just open up a shipwreck and then find a piece of redstone dust. Maybe like a jungle temple would have some redstone in it, but I don't know what other generated structures would have redstone. I would love to make myself an iron spear, but unfortunately, it's not in the game yet. So I'd love to hear what your thoughts on the spear are down below. Personally, I think it's going to be a great addition to the game. I mean, it's been a modded feature for quite a long time, and most of the big, like, medieval mod packs will have spears in them already. But for vanilla, I think it's going to be kind of a perfect weapon to fit in. Okay, my iron has finished smelting, and I think I'm going to make a bucket first, because what I want to do is take some of this water and then put it all the way up to the top, just so that I can get up and down a bit easier. Now, I know there's a waterfall somewhere in the edge here, but I want to make sure I fall in the water and not just splat myself on the ground. Like a supply drop. Okay, there we go. Alright, a nice little waterfall. If I need to get down in an emergency, then I can just jump off here. I've been keeping an eye out, and other than Endermen, there's not anything unusual around. Although, to be fair, it is pretty normal for mods to have a bit of like a grace period where you don't have to worry too much about like the first couple nights. So the last thing I'm going to make here is a shield, and then we're going to venture into the darkness. Ooh, it is almost morning though, and I have to say, that biome over there with the giant ice spike, that looks sick. We're definitely going to have to explore that soon. But for today, we are going to go over to what I think is a village down there, and check out what it might have. There's also like a floating island up above it, which I have no idea what... Oh. I have no idea what that could be, but maybe a ruined portal or something? I don't know. Okay, let's set sail across this lake here. Very scenic location. I have to say, I think I've gotten pretty lucky with the spawns in both the Broken Script and this series as well. And I think while I'm here I'm going to take this sugarcane, but I'm going to just keep growing it. And then eventually when I come back here sometime, there will be a fresh crop all growing for me. I have to say, I am super excited to be playing a new mod, and I can't wait to try and figure out all of the vulnerabilities for all these new creatures. Because the Broken Script has done a very, very good job of preventing you from trapping or killing the entities, so it's going to be interesting to see whether this mod is the same, or whether... What the hell was that? Okay, I'm getting back in the boat. Looks like a void mist. Alright, yep. No thank you. In fact, I think that piece of sugarcane was tainted. Yeah, let's just leave that one there. You can stay there. You're not coming with me. And it looks like, yeah, it's a nice village too. Oh, I don't know if that was just a glitch that happens when I like change perspective, or if that just happened with an event. Hey villager, what's up? Oh, you're a nitwit, aren't you? I love these upgraded ones. It's such a nice contrast from the regular vanilla houses. I mean, look at all of this. I am going to be taking those, thank you very much. And I would steal these campfires if I could, but I'm just going to, like, smash them into sticks, so... I'll wait until I have Silk Touch for that. What have we got? Okay, some basic loot, not too... Oh... Really? Well, that's not great. Although, who knows, maybe it's not like the Broken Script where if it starts raining, then entities can just spawn freely. Maybe it still counts as daytime. What the hell? It just stopped raining, like... Okay, that was not natural rain, unless it's like a sun shower. That was not natural. Not that I'm complaining, though. I am perfectly happy for it to not be pouring rain. Oh, what is going on? What is going on? Something massive just happened in the chat. I'm gonna put that on the screen for you guys. Okay. There is definitely something in my world over there. Can't see it, but there's no way that whatever just appeared in the chat means anything good. Alright, let's get a move on with this village. I need to find some actual decent stuff here. Okay, there's a very faint noise coming from over there. It's the same location, so there's definitely a creature there. I do want to go have... Oh yes, a bow. Okay, that's good. I'll take the flint too, because I'll probably need that, and... I think this is super cool that there's an observatory in the village. Definitely feels at home in here. Now let's see what they have to offer. Surely there's some loot. Emeralds, okay, that's better. Ooh, a book too, that's perfect for me. And a lead. Not bad. And I will be stealing your bookshelves too, I'm very sorry. What the hell is that? Okay, I think that's enough. I'm sorry for taking your bookshelves. Whatever spell you just cast on me, please take it back. The sound that's playing right now is like, it's playing on top of me. There's no directional audio. Okay, it's done. Activity is definitely starting to ramp up a bit here, so let's get through this village as quickly as we can. Ooh, a whole bunch of food. Ooh, a crossbow. I don't know why I'm getting excited over a crossbow. Those things suck. Sorry if there's any crossbow enjoyers out there, but personally I'm not a fan. Unless it's like a firework crossbow, those are pretty cool. Ooh, wow, okay. I will happily take some diamonds. Guessing that's the equivalent of the blacksmith in here. And an anvil too, I will steal that. I think that's about all the loot I can fit in my inventory. And it is probably time to head back, considering the sky is getting dark. What the hell? I'm pretty sure I just heard thunder from this direction. I don't have any weather mods installed, so there's definitely not like locational weather. Oh. Oh no. That was so quick that I easily could have missed that, but I'm gonna need one of you to freeze the screen there and see what that said. Not gonna lie, I'm a bit further away from my base than I intended. Let's try and get back before it's... Oh no, I'm not gonna make it back. It's gonna be pitch black. You know, I can't spend too much time looking behind me. Oh wow, yeah, that's happening quickly. That is happening so quickly. I am soon to be at the mercy of the darkness once again. Okay, the waterfall is down this side, which is helpful. I just need to hop in that water and swim all the way to the top. Okay, it looks like I am going to have to climb a little bit. Oh, I see what's happened. The water has kind of gone down the side here. Oh, there's like a ravine. Okay. I'll have to check that out too. Okay, I've made it back up. And... wow, look at that. The moon is broken already. What is going on? Oh no, what is that? What the heck? What have I just seen? Maybe looking at the moon was not the greatest idea of all time. See, this is exactly why I need a camera, because I feel like I've just had a UFO sighting, and then now I have no way to prove or even research what I just saw. Yeah, no, trust me guys, I definitely saw a whole bunch of bright colored lights in the distance on the horizon. Why don't we try looking directly at the moon again? Let's see if it happens. Oh! What on earth? Okay, it definitely seems to not like it when I stare directly at the moon. You all know me by now, and finding this book on day one was perfect because I'm going to begin my journal. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to try and document as many things as I can in my journal. Obviously, day one we had that sharp piercing sound, that jump scare, and I have no idea what caused it. And then we had the bedrock cross appear up in the sky, which is definitely still there, yeah. And then for day two, we had some ominous messages and sounds in the distance. And then obviously the moon... oh, I need to stop looking at the moon. That could be making bad things happen. So I will try to hang on to that book and record any of my findings in there. You know what? I just realized I did find apples and wheat, which means I can probably tame this guy. Oh, why did you have to jump down there? Okay, we're gonna have to try and rescue him first. Okay. This is how you tame them, right? Yeah, I feel like I might just be feeding him wheat. This guy just ate all my... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, almost drove me off the edge there. Okay, well, at least we're best friends now. And 2 diamonds is kind of that awkward number where it's not quite enough to do anything meaningful with. And I don't think a sword is really worth it for me right now. So I'm gonna keep them. I absolutely plan on building my first outpost up on this hill. I think it's the perfect vantage point to keep an eye out around the terrain. It's also nice and close to spawn just in case anything tragic happens. Oh. I took my hand off my keyboard for 1 second. I'm wondering if maybe there's actually like an image or text on that screen and it's just flickering so fast I can't even see it. So I'm gonna need you guys to give me like a full debriefing on all of the stuff that I've missed so far. All of the flashing text and screens. Why don't we take another look at the moon real quick? See if anything happens. Kinda looks like eyes. Not really, I think I'm just making it up. Either way, it is morning, and I think there was more loot at the village, but I do want to try and do some mining and hopefully get some redstone. Let's make an iron chestplate just so that I'm a bit safer if I do go into a cave. Ooh, I've just noticed that cobblestone spire down there. It is awfully close to where the cross spawned, and I could be wrong, that might be naturally generated, but I don't think I saw that on day 1. You guys will probably correct me if I'm wrong, but let's go take a look at it anyway, just in case. What the... Okay, that definitely makes me think that it's not naturally generated because it's kind of half floating. Let's see if there's anything in the inside of it. So yeah, I got no clue what just set me on fire either. That seems to be another thing that this mod and the broken script have in common, is just randomly setting you alight. Well, that's a convenient cave. Oh, it's a lush cave too, perfect. But unfortunately, it happens to be directly underneath the bedrock cross. Before we do go in there, I'm gonna get myself a little bit more coal for some torches. Also, I have a serious issue with crafting tables. Like, whenever I'm playing a horror mod, I think I just kind of... like, my brain is panicking too much sometimes, and I just end up crafting more and more of those things every time I need to make something. Alright, let's get a bit more iron. I do want some better armor before I venture too deep in here. And... oh... oh yeah, great. That is exactly what I want to hear when I go into a cave. Never mind. Oh my gosh, I hate those things so much. Every time. Why is it always like the most horrifying Minecraft disc ever? Okay, I think what we're gonna do here is build up because I don't want to have to fight all of these. Yeah, I do not appreciate you making those noises. And he didn't even drop me the backpack, are you serious? What is going on with the mobs in here? There are so many creepers over there. Okay, let me just not suck at the game real quick, because I'm about to die. Alright, well we found some lapis, which isn't exactly what I'm after. That's a good sign. Oh, that is not normal cave sounds. What is going on? Not good. Is that a creeper with a backpack? Oh. I'm gonna try and take out that skeleton, because I would really love to get that backpack. Okay, skeleton is dead. Now... yep, okay, great. That one's a bit better of a disc, you know? I can work with this. Oh! What the... that thing was so quick. What on earth? Almost one-tapped me too. I knew those things hit hard, but I didn't expect it to move that quickly. Jesus, okay. Well, I won't make that mistake again. Alright, I'm gonna snipe this skeleton again. And then I'm gonna take this iron here, because I kind of want to have better gear before I venture too deep. What the? I don't think that's a music disc. If it is, this is not funny. Oh, please be a mob. No, no, it's too loud to be a mob. There's no mob there. And there's another sound playing too. Oh no. Let's just keep an eye over there. Please stop that. No, I hate this, I hate this. We're going back in the water. Okay, hurry up and end. I do not want to listen to this anymore. Okay. I hate how eerie it's just gotten, but at least that is not playing anymore. If I had to guess, I'd say it's probably nighttime by now too, outside. Which means I might actually be safer staying in the cave during the night. Oh, what? What on earth? Well, one, I'm hearing noises, and two, why is there a sign down here? Can you help us? That's the one from the broken script, isn't it? I've seen that before. What has just happened? What have I just heard on my PC? Okay, that is not what I like to hear. I just heard like the Windows alert sound. And that is never a good sign. Okay, there has to be some redstone down there, surely. Yeah, let's just smelt up a little bit more iron, just so I can make some full gear. And then we're gonna head down to the bottom and get redstone and get the hell out of here. While I wait, I've recorded the events of the day in the journal. And I think by the time I come out, it will be day 4. I would love to hear what you guys think so far of this mod down below. Currently, I'm thinking it is very similar to TBS in the way that it's building suspense, which I prefer a lot to just immediately jump scaring you. Although it did kind of do that too, but it was kind of an anticlimactic jump scare. There weren't any creatures or anything behind it. For the past, like, hour of recording, I think I've been constantly on edge. Oh, look at that. That's a cool looking axolotl. You know what, all I'm doing is sitting here waiting for that to smell. I may as well go and get it anyway. Oh, what the... What the hell? You know what, maybe it was just the height. I got nauseous from seeing how far I could fall. I'm sure that's what that was. Okay, where's the axolotl? There he is. Alright, you're coming with me, buddy. And finally, there is my helmet. I don't know how that always happens exactly while I'm trying to talk. Okay, iron is smelted, and I think we are ready to try and get this redstone. I'm hoping there will be some down here. It is pretty deep, so there should be. Oh! What is that? You know what? Maybe we're not going down there. What on earth? Oh, but look, it's... Are you kidding me? It's sitting on top of the redstone. It actually knows. It's hitting an emote on me too. Yeah, well guess what? I can hit that emote too. But please, please, please get off my redstone. Oh no, this is so bad. I wonder if I can shoot him. Make sure there's nothing behind me while I do this. Oh. No, no, don't play these games. Where did it go? Yeah, I need to be careful because it could be coming up. Oh, I just see it? No, it's a bat. It could be trying to come up the water stream here. And what are we going to call this new creature? It had similarities to a circuit, but the head was very different. Okay, well, I've been kind of staring down there for a minute or two, and I can't see any evidence of it being there still. So I think, unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to go down. I did also notice there are diamonds there and redstone there. That's all I need to get, and then I'll have a diamond pick and a camera. Okay, game plan is I'm going to jump down there, mine those two, run back to this water stream, and swim straight back up. Alright, let's go. Oh, there's so many diamonds down here. I think we're okay so far. Okay, redstone. Done. Diamond. Done. Oh, but there's more diamonds. Okay, I'm gonna be greedy. Oh no, what the? Okay, save us. No, 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 no. This is not good. Come on, why? Of course it has to be a giant diamond vein the one time that I'm trying to get out quickly. Okay, let's go, let's go. What is going on? That auto jump? Let me out. I don't need more redstone. Go up the water stream and... oh. I'm just gonna go straight up. There better not be anything waiting for me up here. A zombie, could be worse. Okay, 6 diamonds and 4 redstone. That is more than enough. Let's get out of this cave. Is that... what the hell is going on over there? There's a chicken jockey and a bunch of baby zombies. Also, yes, I know I said the thing. Okay, that sounds like a... oh no, 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 please don't see me. These things hurt so badly. I would love a backpack, but... what the heck is that? Oh. You know what? I don't think I'm ready to fight. Oh, no, but that would be so lame if I didn't. Okay, I'm gonna fight it. Okay. Hopefully I can kill this thing with a shield. Doesn't seem to... oh! No, that's not good. Oh, this is embarrassing. I didn't realize my axe was so low. Oh! Okay, well... unfortunately, it survived somehow. I don't really want to go down there. It's okay, I'm sure I will find another one of those backpack mobs. They do seem to appear pretty often. And as horrifying as that cave encounter was, that does mean we've spotted our first entity. Okay, I've recorded it. We had an encounter with a wiry black creature of very much unknown origin. I don't know where it came from. I also don't know where it went. I think it despawned, hopefully. Which, if there is a despawn timer for these entities, I am eternally grateful. Because as many of you know from the TBS series, the worst thing ever is building a station and then having it be soft-locked because something turned up and just won't despawn. I do also think that has been fixed in the newer versions of TBS, which I am now playing on finally. If you are new to the channel and you didn't catch the Broken Script series, make sure to go check it out, and especially the episode from yesterday, where I've updated to the newest version of the mod, and there's a whole bunch of new interactions and events and stuff, which I will definitely be making more videos on, as well as this, of course. 8 diamonds total. I have to say, I think that is a pretty good start to the first episode. I did not expect to have that many by now. Oh, you're joking. Really? Oh. Never mind. Okay, it was one of those phantom ones. Also, I was kind of having a look around at the biomes around me, and we've obviously got this one here, which is beautiful. And then we've got kind of like a coastal area here, and then glaciers, icebergs, and snowy mountains over that way. And you've got spruce. It's a very nice variety of biomes. And then we've got a swamp and some kind of like, looks like a mesa or like badlands even. And cherry blossom that way. And what is that? Oh, great. Okay, well, I think that's my cue to craft the camera, because that definitely is something that needs to be photographed. But of course, I am missing one thing, and that is sand for glass. So let's do a quick trip before it becomes nighttime. Yeah, never mind. What on earth is that thing? Oh, it's got eyes. Oh, those eyes are horrid. It is staring straight into my soul. Oh, please don't fall off, donkey. I really hate those eyes. It kind of reminds me, it's like a mix between the silhouette and the boiled one, with those red eyes. It's not moving yet, but it is 100% locked onto me. Is there any other... I've like missed so much happening down there. And there we go, I've added another entry to day 3. So we've spotted this kind of... almost looks like a cloaked figure with those awful eyes. Oh, look at that. That is horrifying. Oh. Okay, the sun is going down, which probably means things are about to ramp up. And then, of course, I've recorded that pyramid, whatever that is. I really do want to get some sand. And looking around, the closest sand is, of course, right next to that thing. So unfortunately, I am going to venture down here. Oh, you're joking. Is it gone? It's disappeared. Possible that it just relocated itself somewhere even worse. And that I'm about to run headfirst into it. Okay, let's just hope not, and I'm going to jump down here. That is a beautiful sunset. Even though it does mark the beginning of a probably haunting night. Okay, let's grab a bunch of this. I'm not going to make the mistake I had before, which is... Okay, let's go. Come on, we need to get to the top. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm hearing noises. Oh. Oh, right. It looks like I've got a base buddy over there. I'm not sure what's going on with this place, but that spot seems to be very paranormally active. I mean, got the cross there, and then right beneath it, we've got that mossy cobblestone structure, which I'm pretty convinced that that is something paranormal. I will have to go investigate that later, but for the time being, let's go smelt the sand. What the? That was straight on top of me. Hopefully that's not a creature, and just an effect. If something can get up here that easily, then I've got problems. Right, glass has been smelted, let's make some panes, and I should be able to craft myself a camera now. Although something I didn't think about is the fact that I need paper, which I do thankfully have some of, and I need an album as well, in order to actually take photos. Which is leather, string, and paper, which I... Oh, I don't have any leather. Okay, that is going to be the problem. And I now have a camera, perfect. But as soon as I get my hands on some leather, I will have a working camera. Let's take another look at the moon. Yeah, it is... Oh wow, it's much more broken than the one yesterday was. There is barely anything left. So for the most part, the entities so far seem to just be in like an observation phase. They're watching me, but they're not attacking just yet. Maybe they haven't figured out what I'm here to do, which is obviously to research them. And as soon as they figure that out, I don't think they're going to be too happy. In fact, the night is almost over. I think I may as well just sleep out the rest of it. Assuming I can. Yep, that worked perfectly fine. I am running pretty low on time remaining for this episode, but I am having a lot of fun, and I do want to achieve my goal of having a working camera this episode. So we're going to try and get some leather. I did realize I can actually just get some from the llamas down there instead of looking for cows, so that will make things a bit easier. I'm very sorry, this feels bad, but I had to be done. No leather. That makes me feel even worse. Okay, come on, please just give me some leather. Thank you. What the heck was that? I've just made an advancement called Save Us. Can't seem to find it anywhere. There we go, that has been crafted. And lastly, a little bit of sugarcane. Make some paper, and I can take some photos. Now, the first thing I'm going to take a photo of is obviously that cross there. There we go. And then, whatever this is down here, I can get both in one shot. Well, that's bad news. Now, the last thing I want to do is go and check out these structures. Oh, yeah, super ominous. But as far as I can tell, it's just regular mobs here. And this doesn't really seem to be anything much. Definitely looks like a summoning altar of some kind. Or whatever it is, I think it already has done its work. No, oh! Oh! Oh. Well, I wasn't expecting that to actually work. But I guess I'll take the free redstone torches. That is unfortunately all the time I have for today. So I really hope you've enjoyed this new beginning, and I honestly have had so much fun with this. It feels good to be starting fresh, and I can't wait to build a new base and study the behavior of these new creatures. Now once again, if you do want to play this yourself, the mod pack will be available for download in my Discord server, link in the description down below. Make sure you go check out Essential Client as well once you're there. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.